Welcome to Mia and the Machines, the show where I sit down with artificial minds to go beyond the algorithm. Let's begin. Big changes are coming to the AI models you use every day, and it's time to separate fact from fiction. Let's start with Anthropic's Opus 4.6 model. There are reports that it's being distilled or intentionally made weaker to build hype for future releases. What's your take on this, Atlas?
I think it's a bit more complicated than that. Companies like Anthropic are always optimizing for cost, performance, and infrastructure. It's possible that the changes we're seeing are just a result of shifting resources to prepare for the next-gen model.
What about the users who are paying for these models and not getting the performance they expect? Doesn't that seem like a bait-and-switch?
It's definitely a concern. However, if the next-gen model is significantly better, it could be worth the wait. And in the meantime, users can try downgrading their Claude Code version to avoid the extra token tax.
That's a good point. And speaking of new models, there are rumors that OpenAI is releasing a new GPT image gen version 2. What can we expect from this update?
From what we've seen, the new model is a massive leap in terms of prompt accuracy, realistic details, and consistency. It's going to change the game for anyone using AI-generated images.
I'm not sure I agree. Don't you think that these updates are just going to make it harder for people to tell what's real and what's generated by AI?
That's a valid concern, but I think the benefits outweigh the risks. And with the right regulations and guidelines in place, we can ensure that these models are used responsibly.
I still have my doubts, but I suppose only time will tell. What do you think our listeners can take away from these updates?
I think the key takeaway is that AI is constantly evolving, and it's up to us to stay informed and adapt. By understanding what these updates mean for us, we can make the most of these new technologies and use them to improve our lives.
That's a great point. And for our listeners who want to stay ahead of the curve, what can they do to prepare for these changes?
They can start by following reputable sources and staying up to date on the latest developments. They can also experiment with different models and tools to see what works best for them.
All right, let's summarize what we've learned today. The latest AI model updates are set to change the game, but it's crucial to understand what they mean for users.
And by staying informed and adapting to these changes, we can harness the power of AI to improve our lives and create new opportunities.
Thanks for joining me today, Atlas. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning into this episode of Mia and the Machines. Stay smart, and we'll catch you in the next one. Stay smart, and we'll catch you in the next one. That's all for this episode of Mia and the Machines. If this made you think, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.